A glimpse at the lives of the state's feline predators, wildcats in Florida. Florida is home to a wide variety of wildlife, including a sizable cat population. All around the state, wildcats are to be found, from the elusive Florida panther to the more widespread bobcat. Understanding these predators' behavior and habitat is essential for their protection since they are necessary to maintain the ecosystem's equilibrium. Sunshine panther. One of the most threatened mammal species in the world is the Florida panther, a subspecies of the North American cougar. There are currently less than 200 adult panthers left in the wild, according to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, FWC. Only in southern Florida, more notably in the Everglades and neighboring areas, can one find these cats. Panthers are solitary creatures and like to dwell in locations that are heavily forested so that they can go hunting unmolested. Although deer make up the majority of their diet, they also consume smaller creatures including raccoons, armadillos, and rabbits. Also, it is known that panthers occasionally prey on cattle, which could lead to conflict with people. Loss of habitat is the main danger to the Florida panther's existence. Panthers are forced to compete for resources as urbanization continues to encroach on their territory, and they run the risk of being hit by motorists as they cross roadways. The FWC has formed a panther conservation program, which includes activities to lessen human-panther conflicts and boost habitat conservation, in an effort to safeguard the remaining panther population. A bobcat? Bobcats are more prevalent in Florida than Florida panthers and can be found all around the state, from the Panhandle to the Everglades. Bobcats, which range between 15 and 35 pounds and are smaller than panthers, can be recognized by their short tail and tufted ears. Reptiles, because they are opportunistic predators. Moreover, bobcats are known to forage for food and will consume carrion if it is around. Although bobcats are not currently listed as endangered, habitat loss and hunting are putting their populations in jeopardy. Bobcats are still hunted in some areas of the state for their fur, which is highly sought after on the illegal market. The FWC has created policies on hunting and trapping as well as initiatives to keep an eye on bobcat populations in order to safeguard the animals in their habitat. Having a wildcat colony. It is crucial to take specific precautions for persons who reside in places where wildcats are present to reduce the possibility of conflicts. This entails locking compost and trash bins, keeping pets inside or under close supervision when outside, and avoiding providing food for wildlife. It's crucial to allow wildcats plenty of room and to stay away from them if you see them. These creatures might seem charming and unthreatening, but they are still predators and can be harmful if startled. Contact the FWC or your local wildlife rehabilitation facility for help if you think a wildcat is in need or hurt. Conservation initiatives. The FWC participates in additional programs to safeguard Florida's wildcats in addition to the Panther Conservation Program and laws on shooting and trapping. Research on the habitat and habits of bobcats and panthers is part of this, as are collaborations with other organizations to raise public knowledge of the value of wildlife conservation. An example of one of these collaborations is with the Florida Animal Corridor, a nonprofit group whose goal is to protect the state's animal habitat. Together with the FWC, the group created a system of wildlife corridors that enable animals to move safely between various habitats without coming into contact with humans.